Hey, what's up, everyone? Do you want to fix your shoulders, hips, and back fast? Well, only thing I need for you to do is grab your foam roller. And the last routine I'm going to show you is really going to release all those muscles so you can live and move pain free. So what I want you to do is grab your roller. I like to use a cork roller because I find this is a little bit more pliable. It really adheres to your muscles and your fascia, and it gets in there deeper. So ahead, and we're going to head down to the ground. So I always want to start with one of the largest muscle groups, like I said, is our hips. And our hips are tight from sitting for long periods of time. So what I like to do is take the foam roller, place it right underneath your waist. You know, that bone right there, right underneath your waist. And then I start moving side to side like this, okay? This is going to be some people it's going to be a little super painful. Other people it's going to be hurt so good. Okay, so right now what I'm doing, I'm looking for that space, that spot that is, somewhat tender, and I want to spend some time on it. So when I find that spot that kind of has me like, a little uneasy, I want you to take a deep breath in and out through your nose. So we're gonna go, and then we're gonna exhale, sinking down into that spot. Okay, our goal is to get blood flow in that area to help alleviate any inflammation and pain. So what I'm doing, I'm really kind of getting in there, doing a little bit of work, slightly moving side to side. Again, taking deep breaths. And also if it's ever too painful, you can just back off of it a little bit, wait to get a little bit more blood flow in there, and it'll feel a little bit better. So there you go. Really finding that areas. There we go. Then I'm kind of moving on into like the glute. And when you run over your glute, it feels like you're running over like a big speed bump. So just go ahead and iron that out. Okay, you're already going to feel your leg feels a little bit lighter because again we got some blood flow, some circulation in there. Okay, so that's good. So whatever you want to do, you always want to do the same thing to the opposite side. So let's go ahead. And I'm going to do first, get up right under the waist. Again, you always want to be on the meat, not the bone. We want to roll the meat, not the bone, I repeat. All right, so let's just go ahead. And finding those little tight areas, sensitive areas. I found one right here. So I want to sit on it for a little bit. So we're going to be doing our nose breathing. We're going to breathe in through the nose. And exhale out through the nose, okay? This type of breathing helps to heat up the body faster, which is going to help to melt the fascia or the connective tissue that surrounds our muscles, thus giving us a bigger release. There we go. All right, very good. Very, very good. Ooh, finding all kinds of areas in there. Okay, so this area has become desensitized now, so it's got blood flow in there. So I'm going to go on to the glute. And again, this is like rolling over a big speed bump. So let's get in there. So again, the key to really unlocking your hips, shoulders, and back with the foam roller is just like I said, you feel like you're kind of like a body detective, just trying to find those areas, those little trigger points, the areas of sensitivity, and unlock those areas and remodel the tissues in those areas. And that's how you become pain-free and have more mobility. Okay, good. So I'm pretty done with the hips now. You can do a nice little test. You can kind of do some good mornings, and you feel like you can go back a little bit deeper without any hitting any roadblocks in your movement. It feels good. Moving the hips a little bit more. So now let's go ahead and move up to the shoulders and back. This is the area that we all need the most work in. We're slumped over in this kind of forward slumping position in front of our computers and our smartphones. So we really need to release those muscles to get our shoulders to go back so we can get that good posture. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to lay the roller, the cork roller, horizontal, just like this, okay? And what I want to do, I like to start with the roller right underneath my shoulder blades, okay? And this is the key I was telling you about earlier. This is going to really help to unlock your shoulders and your back very fast. I want you to give yourself a hug, okay? This is going to help open up those shoulders so you can really get in there and all those little knots that are underneath your shoulder blades, okay? As you go under it, it definitely is going to feel sensitive, like you're rolling over a bumpy road, but that's okay. Again, I'm using the cork foam roller, which allows me to get in there a little bit deeper and faster. So I'm able to get a bigger release, when using the roller. Like I said, hips, shoulders, back are always super tight after working all day in front of the computer or the smartphone. So you want to make sure you do a nice little foam rolling routine. That's what you see my cats are going crazy. That's going to help to release those muscles. Okay, I like to do some rolling anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds. I'm finding all those knots. There's a really big one on my left shoulder, so I'm kind of leaning to the side and really getting in there. And there's some here on my right, but I only foam roll to about mid back and then coming back. I don't like to foam roll the lower back too much. Okay. Whew. That was good already. Feeling really good. All right. So we got the shoulders. Everything's feeling really good, but this is a next little thing I want to show you again. This is going to help to, unlock the shoulders, your back, and even your hips very fast. So you're going to take your cork roller right underneath the shoulder blades. Okay, I want you to lean back, and if you can't get your head to touch the ground, you can use a yoga block or a pillow. Okay, so I'm going to do here with my arms open, and what I'm going to do from here, I'm going to drop the legs over to the left, and you're going to feel a huge stretch coming all up the side, okay? The whole side of your body is going to open up. And I like to lay there for about maybe like 10 seconds, and then I'm going to drop the legs over to the opposite side. Again, getting a nice stretch on that lateral seam. So again, this is going to unlock your hips, your shoulders, your back super fast using the foam roller. Okay, perfect. So I want to do that again. So I'm just going to show you from the other side. Again, starting with the foam roller right underneath the shoulder blades. You're going to lean back, open up the chest again to unlock those shoulders and pecs. We're going to drop the the knees off to the left. That feels super good already. And then dropping the feet off to the right. You can turn your head in the opposite direction, for a bigger stretch. Okay. Remember to breathe in and out through the nose. This feels really good to get all the way up. Again, if you can't get your head bit down this far, use a yoga block or a pillow, a towel, something there that, that braces the head for you. Okay, it might feel like a lot of pressure there on the shoulders, but then again, you'll start to feel it release. You can give yourself a hug. You can come up, roll just a little bit, get those little last minute knots out of there. And perfect. All right, so how easy and fun was that? Again, this is take you just maybe less than 10 minutes, and this is a perfect way to unlock your shoulders, your back, and your hips in no time flat using our friend here, the foam roller. Again, I use a cork foam roller, gets in there deeper, and you're able to unlock the muscles a little bit faster. All right, everyone, this is everyone's favorite health coach, and hoping that you enjoyed, these quick and effective methods to, unlock your shoulders, backs, and hips. So if you're looking for more of these kind of routines that can be done in less than 10 minutes, I want you to like, share, and subscribe. All right, everyone, have a pain-free day.